Hi, in today's video, I'm going to quickly walk you through NoQ's public website, which will allow medical centers to log in, site administrators to log in, and do all the admin-related functionality with NoQ. What you see on this screen is the homepage of NoQ's public website. On the left side of the screen, you have all the videos to take you through quick demos of the system. On the center of the page, you have two sections. One is to generate your URL for your mobile application, and below that is the booking status checking. On the right side of the home page is medical center registration form. At the bottom of the page, you have all the quick reference guides and all the information that you need regarding this project. Okay, so let's begin by checking out the first functionality, which is generating a URL. So all you need to do to get access to the mobile application is enter your email address, and that'll generate a URL which you can obviously check on your phone. So let's do that. And click get app URL. So it sends out an email to the email address that you've entered. Now let's go to our email address. There you go. You have the email address generated, which will take you to the mobile website. All right, moving on to the next functionality, which is status checking. Say you've made a booking already and you want to check the status of that booking. If you know the reference number, just type it in and it'll tell you exactly what the status of the booking is, which is shown as below. Right, now to begin with, there are three different roles or user roles for this website. One is a site administrator who's basically who has control over the entire website. He can accept or reject medical center registrations, define maps, longitudes and latitudes for mapping them on Google Maps on mobile phone. The second user role is a medical center coordinator, who's basically the controller of the whole medical center activities. And the third is just a medical center user who only has view permissions to view the profile of the medical center, to view GP profiles, and can also manage bookings by confirming or canceling the bookings. For details of these user roles, please refer to the hand guide provided along with this project. All right, so let's start with registering a new medical center. So you start by entering the medical center name, the website of the medical center, if there is one, the address, postcode. And the postcode is an important piece of information which will let you search for all the medical centers on the mobile app. And along with that, you also need to provide a coordinator details for that medical center. So basically, a coordinator is like an administrator for the medical center who can control all the activities within that medical center. So let's do that. And enter his email ID and the phone number. The email ID is also very important because once the registration is confirmed, an email is generated out with the username and password for that coordinator to log in. And let's submit this. So once that's submitted, it confirms that your registration is pending with the admin, and you'll receive an email notification once it's confirmed. So to confirm the registration, let's log in as the site admin for the whole public website. All right, so once the site admin logs in, he can go and see what are the pending registrations under manage signups. So when he clicks on manage signups, by default, all the pending registrations come up. All that the site admin has to do is confirm the registration. For the purpose of this demo, we're not confirming any registrations because we're running out of licenses to create medical centers. So once that's confirmed, a sequence of steps happen where a user is created, which is basically a contact is created for a medical center, and a coordinator is assigned to that particular contact, and an email is sent out to the coordinator with the login details. Once the email is sent out, the coordinator logs back in. He has to change the temporary password when he logs in the first time. So all these sequence of steps are detailed again in the user guide on the steps that happen behind the scenes. All right, so for the purpose of this demo, I'll just quickly take you through all the approved medical centers. So if you click on approved, you'd see all the approved medical centers. Now, as a site administrator, I have all the rights to go and change any of the details for a medical center. For example, if I go to Kent Medical Center, so all the details of Kent Medical Center are listed here, and you're allowed to change whatever details are required. So as a site administrator, I can also see the list of medical centers that are registered with the system. All right, so there you go. You have all the medical center names listed here. If you click on one of these, you're allowed to change the map's latitude and longitude as well, which is important for the mobile application. So at the bottom of the screen, you see all the employees for this medical center. By default, there's one coordinator set up, and the remaining can either be a GP or a secretary, which can be more than one employee. So now for the coordinator, it is important to give system user access. By checking in the system user checkbox, you're saying that this user will be allowed to log into the system. Also on the right side, you would see all the days with checkboxes. So this indicates the availability of that particular employee in the medical center corresponding to that day. So that's in brief the operations that a site administrator can do. Now let's proceed to medical center's actions and see what the medical center coordinator is allowed to do. So let's log in as a medical center coordinator. We've already covered most of the actions of the medical center coordinator in the previous video for the mobile app, but I'll still run through them quickly here. So if you click on medical center profile, it shows you your medical center profile. Right. So this is a medical center profile for Miller Street Medical Center, as I've logged in as a coordinator for that medical center. So I see all the list of employees that I have. I can give system user access to any of the GPs, change the availability for any of the GPs. So if I click on one of the GPs, I can see his or her profile. So yeah, so that's the profile of the GP. I can change, give access to the GP and change any availability for that GP. The most important function for a medical center coordinator is to manage the bookings, which was already covered in the previous video, where once a booking request has come in, medical center coordinator can either approve or reject it. Once the booking is approved, he can go and serve that request. So all the bookings can be managed. There's already a pending request here. So that's in brief what a coordinator can do for all the detailed actions and details about the user profiles for this site. You can refer to the user guide provided with this project. Thanks for watching.